In the heart of Austria, where the mountains kiss the sky and the streets sing with history, lived a young man named Adrian and a young woman named Sophia. Their story was not just about love, it was about friendship that slowly turned into something deeper. Adrian was a university student in Vienna studying architecture. He loved walking through the old streets, watching the blend of modern life and historic buildings. Sophia, on the other hand, was a painter who found her inspiration in the Austrian landscapes, the snowy Alps, the green valleys, and the peaceful lakes. They first met in a small Vienna coffee shop on a rainy afternoon. Adrian had forgotten his umbrella, and Sophia noticed him shivering by the window. She smiled and said, "You can share mine. The rain doesn't have to be lonely." That small act of kindness began their story. From that day they started meeting often. Sometimes they strolled near the Danube River, watching the water flow like time itself. Other days they visited the Austrian countryside, where Sophia would paint while Adrian read poetry aloud. Their bond was built not on grand gestures, but on simple moments filled with trust and laughter. Sophia would often tease Adrian, saying, "You are too serious with your books. Life is also about colours." He would laugh and reply, "And you are too dreamy, but maybe that's why I like being around you." Their friendship was pure, but slowly something more began to grow. Adrian realised he admired the way Sophia's eyes lit up when she spoke about her art. Sophia too felt her heart beat faster when Adrian looked at her with care and respect. One winter evening they went to the Christmas market in Salzburg. The streets glowed with fairy lights. The air was filled with the smell of cinnamon, roasted chestnuts, and sweet music. As snowflakes touched Sophia's hair, Adrian couldn't stop staring at her. She looked like a painting come alive. "Adrian," she whispered, "why are you looking at me like that?" "Because," he said softly, "you are the most beautiful part of my life." Sophia blushed, her heart trembling between friendship and love. She smiled and held his hand. For the first time, their fingers intertwined, and neither wanted to let go. But their story was not without challenges. Adrian feared that if he confessed his feelings, he might lose their friendship. Sophia, too, worried that love might break the bond they had carefully built. So they remained silent, hiding their emotions behind laughter and long walks. One spring morning they visited Hallstatt, the fairy tale village by the lake. As they stood by the water, Sophia placed her painting brush down and looked at Adrian. "Do you ever feel," she asked, "that friendship can be the most romantic thing?"
Adrian took a deep breath. "I feel it every day with you," he replied. "And maybe my friendship has already turned into love."
Sophia's eyes filled with tears of joy. She stepped closer, whispering, "I was waiting for you to say that." In that quiet Austrian village, surrounded by mountains and calm waters, they shared their first kiss. It was gentle, tender, and full of promise. Their friendship had not ended. It had simply bloomed into something even more beautiful. A love story built on trust, laughter, and respect.